I haven't been to a town ever.
You've never been to a town?
No, what?
It's just not a city. It has fewer people generally.
Y'all don't even live in America, probably.
Kill Tony just had one of their worst episodes in a long time, and a big part of it was due to David Lucas and this AI-generated character, Christina Mariani, sitting on the panel. These two aren't exactly a big draw, so I don't think anyone had high hopes for this, but man, it's amazing how much little effort they put in. David seems like he's slowly giving up. In this episode, he actually gets roasted a couple of times and just takes it, but I think I know why. Now, David Lucas is a Kill Tony Hall of Famer, the cream of the crop of what this show has produced over the years. He's pretty funny, at least according to himself. No one laughs harder at a David Lucas joke more than David Lucas.
Tony, you look like the type of man that let other people fart in your pants. I don't know what it means, but it was funny.
The fans should be excited to have this guy on the panel since Tony describes him as a roast god. And I'm sure David would agree since he typically has high opinions of himself.
My jokes are very cerebral. So if you come to my show, I might say a lot of crazy shit, but on your drive home, you're going to be thinking a lot. I'm a very calculated and very cerebral person.
I love Nashville. It's full of white women. Yeah. I feel like if I don't fuck white women, then Martin Luther King died in vain. Scratch the ass so you can smell it.
As you can see, very intelligent humor. The average person might find it hard to keep up.
My jokes are very cerebral.
This right here is the Dunning-Kruger effect in full swing when someone is so dumb they end up believing they're actually really clever. And in this episode, you could see that clever mind working really hard. He's rubbing his face aggressively, which seems like he's concentrating on coming up with something funny. Now, before I show you his best moments, just a reminder that his jokes are very cerebral. You know, we're talking high IQ stuff.
I'm just happy that there's another fat guy, Tony Carosa.
Hey, you know what? You made me feel a little self-conscious, too. You know? Yes.
I thought you were going to say you dipped the chicken in your sweat.
That's disgusting, all right? Come on.
Maybe it was too clever for the audience to get it.
On your drive home, you're going to be thinking a lot.
Then there was this interaction where David doesn't seem to understand the difference between a town and a city.
Towns don't have mayors. They have town managers.
Where the fuck do you live? Scotland? Where the fuck? I haven't been to a town ever.
You've never been to a town?
No, what?
It's just not a city. It has fewer people generally.
Y'all niggas don't even live in America, probably.
It gets worse as he tries to fuel the conversation so that he can find a funny angle, but it never happens, so he just ends up looking more stupid.
How many towns are in Boston?
In Massachusetts,
She quickly corrected him to say Massachusetts because David doesn't understand that Boston is a city and you typically don't have towns inside a city. But guys, who cares? He's not a geography expert. He's a comedy expert. Very cerebral. But we got some insight into David's personal life. David's best friend makes an appearance, and when you see how annoying he is, it makes a lot of sense that these guys are best friends.
Yeah, David is my best friend. Love this
Yes,
guy.
he was. Yes, he was. You keep that mic where it is. No, stand back, Rudy. Stand back.
My bad. MS-13.
Your Casamigos helped you.
That's our mechanic shop's called.
Casamigos. Yeah.
La Casa de los Amigos. We got a taco stand out there, too.
I bet they
Web
fucking
Chapel.
do. We know.
But David did contribute to some really good moments. He tried to roast one of the bucket pools and it backfired. David tries to say that he could bang this guy's girlfriend, but this guy wasn't having it.
What bar does she work at in England?
I don't fucking know.
Because I go there in 2 weeks. I want to fuck her.
Oh, you're too big.
Too big.
Nah, nigga.
No, yeah, for sure.
You look gay. She ain't never had stomach on her forehead, nigga. I'm going to show her what it's about.
You got to fit through the door first.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
This is not turned into a roast battle.
Well, that didn't go too well.
Man, did you catch that comeback?
You look gay.
Wow, that's impressive how quick he came up with that. I guess we're all still pretending that David is amazing at roasting. He took 2 jokes from this guy and was like, okay, I'm not doing this. No retaliation. Remember, roasting is his bread and butter with extra butter, but I think he had some flashbacks of his Harlan roast battle.
Judging by your hair, you had an audition for Elvis, the stage play.
Well, that didn't go too well. Judging by your hair, the children of the corn have diarrhea. Oh, look at your fucking hair. It looks like Predator sent his kid to Jenny Craig. The only guy I know, everyone else in the country has Lyme disease. This guy's got key lime pie disease.
Yo, this motherfucker cooking. Fuck this old bitch.
You're my bitch tonight. How about that?
Because that was so humiliating for him both times, he thought, you know what? I can't go through that again. It's not worth it. Let's just move on. Which I guess is a wise decision. David is one of those comics that are in danger of their careers becoming a joke. So it's best not to give the internet any more ammunition. The second great moment was from this guy who was definitely the highlight of the episode. And David was able to contribute to this by just sitting there and being overweight.
Shit. It's a fucking black Kool-Aid man. Boom, roasted. Got your ass, bitch.
Wow, Timmy, no
Got
breaks.
your ass, bitch.
Timmy, no breaks.
Again, no comeback from David. He shook his head as if it wasn't funny, but everyone in the room was laughing. Even Tony couldn't hold back. Poor David, man. At this point, he gave up. We can see that maybe he's hungry due to the way he's chewing on that straw. This is the face of someone who doesn't see the point anymore. Because if he tries, he usually fails, so might as well just sit there and, you know, collect those free drinks. Even William's set was kind of sad to watch. His jokes have never been great, but the interviews where he has these funny moments, but it felt pretty drawn out. Maybe the character is getting old. Tony just has him naming colors for like 5 minutes.
Colors.
Shit, maybe like a beige. God, maybe like an indigo. Orange. Brown.
Not his strongest night, and he knew it because he even called David to help him out.
David, help, dude.
I know there wasn't much choice, but if he was looking to David to help him be funny, then we know he's desperate. As for Christina Mariani, I know she's still early in her career, but this appearance didn't do her any favors. Even the way she's introduced for having this really good joke a few months ago, Tony goes on to describe it and kind of waits for her to fill in the blanks, and we get nothing.
Black guy crossing the street.
Yeah.
And then you think she crosses the street because she thinks that the black guy's... Wait, no, I fucked it up. Yeah, you know it. We'll put it in right here.
And that's pretty much what she did for the rest of the show. But on the other hand, if we're comparing her to Joe Rogan or Tom Segura's appearance, then I guess you could say she performed okay. Nevertheless, she still got a round of applause at the end.
Christina Mariani, everybody. ChristinaMariani.com. Follow her on Instagram, CRI.
David even gave her a nice little back rub there, which promptly makes her lean forward to avoid it. If you watched this episode, let me know what you thought about it in the comments. If you enjoyed this, hit the like and subscribe. It helps out the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.